People. How y'all doing? Listen, what a blessing it is to see you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Good to see you. Listen, welcome to Story Time. If you don't know, I'm Bonnie G. Hey, yes. How you doing? How your family doing? Good. Good to see you. And this is none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. We need a handshake on that one. We need to do something because I do it for myself. I'm a little selfish when it comes to that bump. See, it hit even on the second time. Woo! That's good. Listen, don't mind me. Listen, we're going to get into this 10 Commandments because it is Thursday. And if you are new to our channel, every time we start our story time, before we start, we go into scripture, okay?
Yes.
We not reading nobody else's book. We reading scripture from the word of Yah, okay? And so every Thursday, we switch it from the commandments. So this 10 Commandments is found in your regular sefer. But next Thursday, we'll have the other sets of the commandments, which is in our other book.
Yeah, that's from the teaching of the 12.
Yeah, so we're going to stick it to the regular 10 commandments because we don't have that. Okay. All right, so you can find, if you're like me, I didn't know where the 10 commandments was because guess what? My church didn't preach on it. So you can find it in Exodus 20, all right? And it reads, I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall not have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them, for I, Yahuwah Eloheka, am a jealous Al, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments.
Guard them.
Guard that thing, okay? You shall not take the name of Yahuwah Eloheka in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Remember the day of the Sabbath and keep it holy. What you said, Bonnie? I said what I said. Remember the day of the Sabbath and keep it holy. Keep that thing separated.
Keep it holy.
That's it. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Eloheka. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, your manservant, your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor the stranger that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that's in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of the Sabbath, and he hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Eloheka gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is your neighbor's. I just read to you Exodus 20, verse 2, all the way to that 17th verse. And let me tell you, it was good. Okay? We need that reminder.
Yes, seriously.
Because I had no idea where Exodus was. I knew it was a book of the Bible, but I couldn't tell you where the 10 Commandments were. Because guess what? It wasn't teached. It wasn't taught.
Yeah.
All right. Auntie Shelly, you mind giving us a little recap? Let me say this. What stood out to you the most on last night reading?
Oh, wow.
I know, that was a lot.
I would say the most thing that stood out to me was the kind of lifestyle he's trying to prevent us from leading. Okay. Like he said, I was drunk.
Yeah.
I gave into all that stuff. I wasn't thinking. And then now it leads me to this place. I married the whole wrong woman. all because I drank too much. Something so little. So it's taught moderation. Because he said you can have a glass, but if you feel yourself, let it go.
Right.
Let it go. Because it leads to this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I like how when he was telling us it leads to it, it was surprising how just that one thing leads to so many other sins.
Absolutely.
Make you lose your mind.
Absolutely.
Married the wrong woman.
Gave up his whole kingdom.
Gave up your whole kingdom.
Or a booty call, okay? Or 15 minutes of fun. I don't know. Don't quote me on that because it didn't say.
Just saying though, you were still drunk.
Didn't even remember it.
Harlot.
Right.
You gave Harlot your whole kingdom.
Whole kingdom. That is crazy to me. That is crazy.
When you really think about it, like you, because it's something I never thought
right,
of.
And absolutely how powerful lust is. Because common sense is out the window.
Yeah. It's gone.
It's gone. It ain't even here no more.
Yeah.
That is just, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So that really stood out to me. That's like warning.
Yeah, absolutely. Warning. I will say too, you guys keep in mind that these are not fictional characters. I know that we can go to a library and we can say, hey, excuse me, where's your fiction section? And they will gladly point to us the fiction section. These are real people. These are your family members. Okay, you are a descendant of Judah who we're reading, and he's talking to us. Okay, so I just want to put that out there that these are not fictional characters.
This your grandpa.
This is your granddaddy.
Put yourself in the room.
When he's talking to his children, he's speaking to generations, and he's talking to you.
That's why they wrote it down.
Absolutely. All right. All right, so if you're with us, we're reading from the book of Bere'shiyth. I love saying it because I can say it now. And it, which means just Sefer. And we purchased this book at sefer.net. Be sure to use your Storytime discount code, okay? All right. Yeah, put that thing to work. And no, we do not get any benefits from that other than just giving you guys a discount. That is it. And I just like to throw that out there.
Yes.
All right. So I am starting on page 272. If you have the book, many of you do. And we're starting at chapter 16. All right. So again, our granddaddy is talking to us.
Yes.
So put yourself in the room next to your kindred. Okay. Observe, therefore, my children, which are you, the right limits in wine.
Right limits.
The right limits. So he's saying that you can have something, but there's right limits to it. Right?
There's a limit.
There's limit in it. All right. The right limits in wine, for there are in it 4 evil ruach.
Oh, the 4 evil ruach is in the wine. I didn't even notice that last time.
Oh, I didn't until you just said it.
There's 4
evil ruachs in the wine. Okay, so listen, now we all got to understand. Okay, I got one too. Wow. Okay, and that's okay. Let me stop saying okay and okay. Of lust, of hot desire, of
profligacy, which means
she said it.
I got it. Reckless extravagance or wastefulness in the use of resource. Basically, you wasted.
So say that word again, as I say.
Profligacy.
A filthy liquor. Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes.
If ye drink wine in gladness, be modest in the fear of Elohim. For if in your gladness the fear of Elohim departs, then drunkenness arises and shamelessness steals in.
Yeah.
But if ye would live soberly, do not touch wine at all, lest ye sin in words of outrage, and in fightings and slanders and transgression of the commandments of Elohim. And you perish before your time.
Because when you think about it, how many fights have started because people were drunk?
Absolutely.
And people have ended up dead.
Absolutely.
So he's saying if you know you just can't handle it at all, don't even drink in moderation.
The moderation thing do not apply to you.
You don't have it in your house.
Right.
Do not have it in your house.
So I would say, like, for me, I wouldn't be able to drink or shouldn't be able to drink because in my bloodline there's alcoholism. Also, know what's in your bloodline too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a whole lot of alcoholics in your bloodline, don't even give that thing room.
Because that means in your family there's something in your DNA that says, yeah,
is in there, and you open yourself into. So also know what's in your bloodline. Okay?
Yes.
Even though y'all, listen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna read that part again. For if in your gladness the fear of Elohim departs, then drunkenness arises and shamelessness steals in. But if ye would live soberly, do not touch wine at all, lest ye sin in words of outrage, you all cussing folks out, and in fighting you getting your tail whooped left and right, and slanders and transgression. Absolutely, telling lies, just doing too much, and transgression of the commandments of Elohim. Listen, you ain't guarding that commandment at all.
Yeah.
Okay? And ye perish before your time. Moreover, wine reveals the mysteries of Elohim and men, even as I also revealed the commandments of Elohim and the mysteries of Jacob my father to the Canaanite woman Bathsheba.
He said, I told her too much.
I told her too much. And that's true.
Because she's not supposed to know because she a Canaanite.
She ain't supposed to know this thing. And you guys know that that's true because when you get someone drunk, I always, when we have parties, let me tell y'all, when we had these company parties, no lie, I will go to the drunkest person in the party and I'll ask them, how do you feel about me? And they will seriously tell me, oh girl, you think you know it all. You get on my nerves. You're so loud. Absolutely. Listen, I will go to everyone and ask them, do you like me at all? And they will tell me everything. The next day, you thought they remembered?
Nah, they didn't remember.
Girl, brother, listen. I knew exactly how.
Yep.
I knew how to deal with you because you didn't
talk too much.
They talk too much. That was the best. I love them parties just for that. Listen, when I can
That's
get that.
That's a good idea, though.
Absolutely. I went just to ask the people that I had suspicion, like, I feel like he treated me different. Okay. And I'll watch them during the party and like, okay, he has more.
Yeah.
Then I'll go to him and ask.
Yeah. He get drunk.
Let me ask him.
That's good.
And they would tell me. Sure would. All right. So who Elohim bade me not to reveal. So like she said, he was doing too much talk.
Yeah. Talk too much.
And wine is the cause both of war and confusion. Chapter 17. And now I command you, my children, you guys are in the room, so he's talking to you, not to love money, nor to gaze upon the beauty of women, because for the sake of money and beauty, I was led astray to Bathsheba, the Canaanite.
Remember, she had all that money.
And she was
gorgeous.
She was gorgeous. That is so crazy. For I know that because of these two things shall my race fall into wickedness. For even wise men among my sons shall they marry, and shall cause the kingdom of Yahudah to be diminished, which Yahuwah gave me because of my obedience to my father. For I never caused grief to Jacob my father, for all things, whatsoever he commanded, I did. And Isaac, the father of my father, blessed me to be king in Israel. And Jacob, or is that Jacob or okay? Jacob. And Jacob, sorry y'all, I see the Hebrew name. Further blessed me in like manner. And I know that from me shall the kingdom be established.
But look where he says, for even wise men among my sons that shall they marry, and shall cause the kingdom of Yehudah to be diminished. That's what the enemy is doing right now.
Absolutely.
Right at this minute. Trying to get us, and in some cases being successful, to marry outside of the Hebrew race. To marry outside of your tribe.
Absolutely.
So that you can come to nothing.
And you know, it's funny because they put this whole badge, love is love.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter who you love. Like it's okay if you're with this person, but that's not what our scriptures say. Yeah. Now listen, if you already married to whoever you with, listen, you already there. Ain't nothing there. You did things that you didn't know, right?
Right.
But I'm talking about for those that are single or, you know what I'm saying, that
Mhm.
wants to be, don't go looking, well, I didn't try it and
Yeah.
it didn't work out for me.
Some black
And
man
some black
made me
women don't do it.
mad.
Listen, settle down, relax, look into yourself because I do believe that you attract what's in you.
Yes.
Something about you they see that they
Yes.
resonate with and that they
Yes.
link in.
Yes.
Now that don't make you a bad person. That just means
Yes.
we got to do some research on our own selves.
Mhm.
And then out of that, you know, you wait for the Most High to show you who your
Mhm.
person is.
Mhm. And not only that, you're being fooled.
You are.
They know what they're doing. They being all nice. Yeah, you black women. You be black, baby. Be strong, black power. But they know what they're doing.
Mhm.
It's evil.
It's evil.
They're trying to wipe out our race.
Absolutely.
And y'all just lie it up. Like
And go
Linda
with
was
it.
singing Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
That's it. That's it. We got to
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Another thing is you can see that it was going, a word was going through generation to generation.
Mhm.
They were speaking it over
Mhm.
his life, you know.
Mhm.
Chapter 18. And I know what evils ye will do in the last days, because in the beginning he showed them that.
Yeah.
Beware therefore, my children, of fornication, and the love of money, and hearken to Yehuda your father. This is so true today.
Today.
Fornication rules our people.
Yes.
The love of money rules our people.
It's all in our songs.
It's all in our songs. Sex.
Mm-hmm.
The way we bring our sisters down, our brothers down.
Because remember back in the day when our music was better, we didn't do this.
Mm-mm.
We didn't treat each other like this.
Mm-mm.
We didn't care about no money, you know. We was looking out for each other.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You see the videos, they ain't dressing with nothing. Like,
right.
ma'am, at this point, just get out there with no clothes.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're doing.
What are you doing?
What are we doing?
Why are you shaking your butt in his face?
Like, why? So this is the thing that we want. They want you to think that this is cool. It's not cool. It's not okay. This is not.
Tell them to treat they women like that.
You, girl.
They ain't doing that in their video. They women just, I mean, they all
get us
sexy
in their video.
Stuff. Yeah.
Because they women can't do it like that.
But like just regular kind of singers, they just have like, I mean, they think the women look sexy. They really don't. But it's just like a little bit like, but at least they still
they got the Levi jeans
on.
They nice little boots, you know what I'm saying? Nice little straw hat.
Yeah, but we got to be naked.
They might even have a little rainbow crop top. But they
dress.
85% dress.
Yes.
Okay. You gonna see a belly button, that's about it. But us, you gonna see just about everything.
Yeah.
You leave nothing to the imagination.
Yeah.
And that's what they use. Oh man. For these things withdraw you from the Torah of Elohim, and blind the inclination of the soul, which teach arrogance, and suffer not a man to have compassion upon his neighbors.
Just think about me. That's today.
How is this relating to today? Okay? How is all of this relating to today? When he wrote this so many centuries ago, he said this.
The truth is the truth.
The truth is.
And the enemy ain't changed.
He ain't changed.
No imagination.
Absolutely. We ain't got compassion to our neighbors. Now listen, that ain't got nothing to do with this black on black crime, y'all. That's what they put out there.
Yeah.
Because it's white on white crime, it's gray on gray crime, it's all that. Okay. But when it comes to us, we really don't have mercy for one another because we've been taught to self-hate us.
Yes.
To hate us.
We've been taught to hate ourselves.
Our own. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. They rob his soul of all goodness and oppress him with the toils and troubles and drive away sleep from him and devour his flesh. All I can think of is when people go into the industry.
Yeah.
With great intention.
Yes.
To change the world. They be on that stage looking tired.
Because they done sold their soul. And then they get all their money taken. Like, what contract was you? Sorry.
Listen.
Crazy people.
Same spirit.
They be broke.
Broke. And he remembers not the blessings of Elohim, and he hearkens not to a prophet when he speaks, and resents the words of righteousness. For he is a slave to two contrary passions, and cannot obey Elohim, because they have blinded his soul, and he walks in the day as in the night.
Wow.
This is so true.
They have blinded him to Elohim. So he walk around like, yeah. I mean, really start looking at these musical artists, like not look, like really look into their eyes.
They're not
You
there.
can tell some of them is blank.
Yep.
Some of them are miserable. They don't know what to do. They feel stuck.
And they tell you in their music, they say, I'm a slave, I'm a slave,
Yep.
I'm a slave. If I get out of here, I'm going to die. So, but, dude, you're dying anyway.
Yeah.
Don't nobody
They're trying to throw them little hints. That's Michael Jackson was trying to do that. I think he's trying to throw them little hints.
Prince was doing the same.
Yep.
Prince was doing the same. So they tell you, like, that dark kingdom is real.
Yeah.
That kingdom is real. Don't do it. And here are our great, how many greats?
Granddaddy. I just call him granddaddy. Grandpa.
Yeah,
Grandpa
he's telling us this. Yeah, he's telling us this. My children, and emphasis on the word my children, the love of money leads to idolatry. Because when led astray through money, men name Elohim, those who are not Elohim.
Yep.
And it causes him who has it to fall into madness. For the sake of money, I lost my children, and had not my repentance and my humiliation and the prayers of my father been accepted, I should have died childless. But the Elohim of my fathers had mercy on me, because I did it in ignorance. And the prince of deceit blinded me, and I sinned as a man, and as flesh, being corrupted through sin, and I learnt my own weakness while thinking myself invincible. So are you thinking that you can't even...
They can't touch me.
Can't touch this.
I know better.
But you know what?
Snuck on in.
The blessing is, he said, I learned.
Exactly. And
some of us don't want to learn.
And don't want to admit it.
And don't want to, because you still got that, can't nobody touch me. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
That's our problem right now.
Absolutely. You can't tell us nothing.
You don't want to admit the whole Christianity thing is wrong. That whole system is wrong.
Absolutely.
You don't want to admit that some things you said was, oh, wow. But you did it out of ignorance.
You did, and that's okay.
Right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But if you're willing to learn, like he said, like I learned, I love to go. Come on, granddaddy, speak to me. I hear you.
Yeah.
Learn from it.
Learn from it. Move on.
Move on. Because listen, we're learning from what he did.
Yeah. And we moving on.
And we're moving on.
Because some of us know we guilty of a bunch of stuff.
Absolutely.
When we learn something, we moving on. We ain't going back. We ain't going, I have no hope. Oh. And that ain't us. We ain't the white girl that fall down in the movies.
Listen, okay, we're going to get further than that. If it's in the script, we're going to get further than that.
We up out of here.
We out. We out. Like your shirt, we out. And listen, I'm reading this, and keep in mind that there is no Christianity right here. Jesus is not even here yet.
Nope.
He ain't even on the scene, okay? Christianity is not here. This is him talking to his children about the real Elohim.
This is not about religion. This is our history.
Isn't it rich?
Look how much you learn. Come on.
Where that toothpick is? Where that toothpick at?
Come on, y'all.
It's good.
Let's do this.
Right. Come on, y'all. We doing it together. You're not doing it by yourself. Chapter 20. No. Therefore, my children, that two ruach wait upon man, the ruach emeth, which is the spirit of truth, and the ruach of deceit. And in the midst is the ruach binah, which is the spirit of understanding, of the mind, to which it belongs to turn whithersoever.
Oh, so basically you have a choice.
You have a choice. Whatever side you're going to lean. And the works of the truth and the works of deceit are written upon the hearts of men.
Wait. Let's back it up, because I just... So you got the Ruach Emeth, spirit of truth. You got the Ruach of deceit in the middle.
Yes.
And then you have this Ruach bin Yah, which is spirit of understanding, which means you know the truth. You have an understanding of the truth. But there's one in the middle that is going to try to deceive you. So what you need to do is listen to the truth. Keep understanding what the truth is and what it means, which means keep learning.
There you go.
so you won't be deceived.
Absolutely.
And the spirit of deception will be like, wait,
It can't
he'll
touch
be
you.
he'll be trying to double dutch you in and can't get in.
Because you'll be like, wait, but that don't even make sense.
Exactly.
That don't make sense. No, you can't even make that make sense.
Yeah. And then the spirit of deceit will just shut up because they ain't got nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
Ain't got nothing to say.
No clothes. Can't get in here.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. And the works of truth and the works of deceit are written upon the hearts of men, and each one of them Yahuwah knows. And there is no time at which the works of men can be hid, for on the heart itself have they been written down before Yahuwah. And the Ruach Emeth testifies all things, and accuses all. And the sinner is burnt up by his own heart, and cannot raise his face to the judge. Wow.
You sin because it was in your heart to sin. Because you, especially when you know the truth,
Yeah,
you have an understanding of the truth.
Right,
But still,
right,
you
right.
just go, I'm just going to do it.
I'm just gonna do it anyway
So that's
because I
that.
feel like it.
Yeah. Now you cannot raise your face to the judge. You ever notice that sometimes when people are so, they know they're wrong, they can't even look at you.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even look at you.
No eye contact.
None whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
Because they know they're wrong.
Absolutely. Chapter 21. And now, my children, which again he's talking to us, I command you, love Levi, that ye may abide, and exalt not yourselves against him, lest ye be utterly destroyed. For to me Yahuwah gave the kingdom, and to him the priesthood, and he set the kingdom beneath the priesthood. To me he gave the things upon the earth, to him the things of the heavens in the heavens. As the heaven is higher than the earth, so is the priesthood of Elohim higher than the earthly kingdom, unless it falls away through sin from Yahuwah, and is dominated by the earthly kingdom. For the angel of Yahuwah said unto me, Yahuwah chose him rather than you, to draw near to him, and to eat of his table, and to offer him the first fruits of the choice things of the sons of Israel. But you shall be king of Jacob, and you shall be amongst them as the sea. For as on the sea, just and unjust are tossed about, some taken into captivity, while some are enriched. So also shall every race of men be in you. Some shall be impoverished, being taken captive, and others grow rich by plundering the possessions of others. For the kingdom shall be as sea monsters. They shall swallow men like fish. The sons and daughters of free men shall they enslave. Houses, lands, flocks, money shall they plunder. And with the flesh of many shall they wrongfully feed the ravens and the cranes. And they shall advance in evil, in covetousness, uplifted, and there shall be false prophets like tempests. And they shall persecute all righteous men.
He warning us.
How are you talking about 2021?
Yeah, he's already warning us. Those false prophets is coming. Because he's saying, listen to Levi. Because when you understand it, think of David and Nathan. David had killed the man. Why can't I think of his name right now? Bathsheba's husband.
Oh yeah, on the front line. Yeah,
when
he
he
put on front line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who stepped to David?
Who?
A prophet.
Okay.
And David could not tell that prophet, get out of my face, I'm the king. That prophet said, you the man, dude.
Oh wow.
You, I'm talking about you, because he gave him that whole story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about you. No ordinary man could just step to the king.
Absolutely. And say that.
He said, y'all better listen to Levi. I'm in charge of the kingdom, but he's in charge of that Torah.
Ooh.
He's in charge of that word. He knows that better than I do. Y'all better listen to him.
He said, y'all, they go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Uriah, thank you, Dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wow. And Yahuwah shall bring upon them divisions one against another. And there shall be continual wars in Israel. And amongst men of another race shall my kingdom be brought to an end. until the salvation of Israel shall come, until the appearing of the Elohim of righteousness, that Jacob and all the other nations may rest in peace. And he shall guard the might of my kingdom forever. For Yahuwah swore to me with an oath that he would not destroy the kingdom from my seed forever.
Like he even know what's gonna happen.
He already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, if y'all can't see that this is today.
This is today.
I don't even know what to tell you.
And this is why they took it out. Nathan, okay. This is why they took it out. David killed Uriah, and Nathan stood flat-footed and told him about himself.
Yeah.
This is today. Chapter 23. Now I have much grief, my children, because of your lewdness and witchcrafts and idolatries, which ye shall practice against the kingdom, following them that have familiar spirits, diviners, and devils of errors. Wow, he's telling them exactly.
He said, look, y'all, I already know what y'all gonna do. I see it coming.
I see it coming. Absolutely. Nishan goes on to say, it is today.
You're right.
It is. Absolutely. No doubt in her comment, okay? You shall make your daughters singing girls. Y'all right over there to the left? That's what it said. You shall make your daughters singing girls. And hoes. Harlots.
It say harlots, but we're going to say hoes because
that's what it is. And ye shall mingle in the abomination of the other nations. Ooh.
Okay, y'all, look. Don't act stupid. Y'all know this is true. Y'all know this is true.
Absolutely.
Seeing girls and harlots. Y'all know this is true. Come on. I don't care how bad y'all like Beyonce and what's that other one name?
All of them.
There's so much of them.
Right.
Yeah. That other one y'all like.
Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, all them people. Come on. They turned them into hoes.
Absolutely.
Y'all hoes for the industry.
Absolutely.
Y'all took your clothes off.
Absolutely.
Talking about we empower, we women.
Absolutely.
The men can do it. Why can't we? The men ain't supposed to be doing it either, but they made you a harlot and you don't even know.
You done sold it out, yeah. And then our children grow up and watching that and thinking, oh, I want to be a singer.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to do that. Oh, look at that outfit. That's cute.
Absolutely.
They ain't even got no clothes on.
The abominations, and then these other nations be eating blood, be drinking blood. Oh no, I want a rare. Like, ma'am, can it be cooked? We can't. Yeah. Oh no, this is overdone.
Yes.
Ma'am, this is well done. No, yes. I like a lot of pink in mine. That's blood. Yeah. Just go ahead and bite the whole cow, why don't you?
Yes. And y'all want to chase after that thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But see, the Whispers wrote a song a long time ago, called Olivia the Slave.
Oh, okay, Whispers.
She got distracted on her way to grandmama's house. She ran into a pimp, basically.
Oh, okay.
And he turned her out.
Okay.
See, that kind of stuff they were warning us about. Torah, baby, I'm singing Torah to you. Don't get distracted by the pimp. But no, here in the world, say, let the pimp use you. The record company is the pimp.
Absolutely, because you're going to get paid.
Yeah, the movie industry, that's a pimp.
Absolutely. Ooh, absolutely.
They pimp our children.
They pimp our... Listen, they pimp our men. Listen, you think Denzel making money like them white people? Sorry, for lack of better word, Caucasian.
He's a little smarter than the rest, but still.
He ain't getting paid like that.
Yeah.
He's still underpaid.
Yeah.
He ain't never made a bad movie in his life, okay? I ain't seen it. But he ain't getting paid
like them. One of the best actors out there.
Absolutely. He ain't getting paid like them Caucasians. Okay.
None of them. And it's funny because when Halle Berry won that Oscar.
Oh my gosh, for Monster Ball? Girl.
My husband said, why did we have to act like a hoe to finally get an Oscar?
Come on. Same with Denzel. He got an Oscar for Training Day.
Yeah, why we gotta go like...
Because
all the movies
image. Absolutely. That's the image I want to put out there.
Yes.
And that's the image I want to praise you for.
Yeah. You black women act like a hoe, you get an Oscar. First of
Absolutely.
all, you don't even need to earn an Oscar. All that we gonna get into. When they was talking about Barry Bonds not putting him into the Hall of Fame, good. He don't need to be in there. What's so good about the Hall of Fame? Your name is inside of a building. Whoop-de-doo. All y'all take steroids. But Barry Bonds gonna get called out.
Absolutely, because it's a reminder to keep us in line.
Yeah.
Like you a slave to this. We own you.
Yes.
It's a reminder.
And we don't care about the white people.
And listen,
it.
we got days, okay? It's the 27th. We're gonna start getting reminders with movies. Okay, with slave movies hitting February 1st. You watch. Yeah. And y'all gonna go out there and see them? Why?
Harriet Tubman.
Why do you see these movies that's written from a Caucasian perspective?
Right, exactly. Come on, y'all know more than that happens.
I digress, as my father would say.
Yes.
I digress.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Chapter 23. Now I have much grief, my children, because of your loot. Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. See, I told you I digress.
I think we on chapter.
We're on 24.
No, do we read for... Because we went hard.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think we're on verse 3.
We're on verse 3. You're right. See, I told y'all, I digress. For which things' sake, Yahuwah shall bring upon the famine and pestilence, death and the sword, beleaguering by enemies, and revilings of friends, the slaughter of children, the rape of your women, the plundering of possession, the burning of the temple of Elohim, and laying waste of the land, and the enslavement of yourself among the other nations.
He said, oh, you want to act like them.
Listen, this is Deuteronomy, okay? He's telling you, you're going to be all of this.
Oh, you want to act like them. Okay.
This is coming.
Yeah.
Listen, and slavery, the women was raped. The land that you couldn't even benefit from. You had to eat the pig, the chitlins that we just made it into a delicacy. I've never had it, and I will not, okay?
How in the world y'all eat pig intestines?
Because that's all they
steak.
Listen, I don't want nothing that, Dad said, hey. So
I can see back in there, if that's all they gave you.
That's all they gave you. But y'all kept it? Yeah, to kept going by it.
And now it's expensive? Now it's treated as if it's a delicacy?
Yes.
Y'all done.
I hated that red bucket with the white top when my mama used to come in the house. I knew it was going to smell like sugar.
I'd be like, why y'all eating slave food?
I was like,
it's over.
I knew.
No. So y'all want to act like them? Go live with them.
It is crazy. It is crazy how this is really saying this.
Yeah.
And we lived through this and are living through this.
Yes. Right this moment.
Right this moment. Here. And they shall make some of you eunuchs for their women, until Yahuwah visit you, when with perfect heart you repent and walk in all his commandments. Listen, let me stop right there. When he visits you, when he reveals his truth to you, with a perfect heart, once you realize, oh, snaps.
Yeah.
That ain't his name.
Yeah. Yeah, you start learning the truth.
Wait, what he say? That pastor ain't saying that right. That's not what that meant.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. When he starts to visit you, with a perfect heart, you will repent and walk in his commandments.
Read the rest.
And he bring you up from captivity among all the other nations.
When you listen, I'll bring you out. When you ready to turn back to me, I'll bring you out. But until you ready, you stay in there.
You staying in there. You ain't ready yet.
You're not bringing that here. You're not bringing that back into the land. Come out, I'll bring you to the land.
Come out of her, my people.
Come out.
I'm looking like a whole puppet today, but that's all right. Okay? Chapter 24. This is so good. And after these things, shall we start tomorrow at 6 o'clock?
You got me that time.
And after these things, shall we start again at 6 p.m.? This is good. And remember, y'all, this is
relevant today.
Relevant.
Come on.
This is crazy. Like, y'all, it's the whole until Yahuwah visit you with a perfect heart, you repent and walk in his commandments, and he bring you out when he bring you up from captivity among the other nations. Come on, man.
He said, y'all wasn't meant to live with these nations.
You wasn't really to take on to their customs.
No, what you doing?
What you doing in the backseat? You supposed to be driving.
Right.
Come
They're
on.
supposed to be taking on your customs. We got this backwards.
Now listen, they try to take on their thoughts of our customs.
Yes. They want
absolutely
the hey, they want the swag, but
listen, he's like, no, you guys are supposed to be the one teaching.
Yes.
You guys are the ones that's supposed to be.
You're the leaders. Until you step up and be the leaders, you're gonna stay scattered.
You're gonna stay there. Like Marvin Sapp said in one of the songs, he said, stay there. But bump, bump. Now I don't listen to it no more. But yeah.
Oh, I don't even know that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's one thing. Never mind. But yes, y'all. That's it. Sorry, Dad. This, and I know this is about to get real good. This is real good.
This is 2021.
And he telling it all, y'all. He literally telling all what we were going to go through.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said put yourself in a room.
Because he talking to you. Oh, yeah, you're right, 2022. Technically, I could still be right because it ain't even our new year. Hello. But for the sake of all those that are watching, we are in 2022.
Yeah, we don't want to confuse nobody.
All right, y'all. Well, we thank you for joining us for Story Time. Listen, if you haven't liked, subscribe to this channel yet, only if you're a lover of truth. If not, listen. No hard feelings. We still love you. Go ahead and make sure you click that bell and like this video so more people can see it. Okay? And we'll see you tomorrow on Story Time.
Story Time. Story Time.
I felt like I needed to put that heavy.
Yeah.
Because it was Grandpa talking.
Yes. And for those of you who are in the Assembly, Enoch will start next week.
Woo! All right, y'all. Who said happy hookers?
What? Don't tell me that's Jay.
I thought it was, but it's something different, y'all.
What's she?
What we was talking about.
Oh!
Listen, I love it.
All right, sister.
All right, listen. Yes. Talk to the people, okay?
Happy
hookers. All right, peace, y'all. Love y'all. Shalom. Shalom.
Whatever.
Yeah. Y'all know.
Yeah, y'all got it.
Bye.